Today we're going to see if we can figure out how to use guest mode on the Seestars. A friend of mine yesterday asked me about that, if I knew how to do it, and I have never done it before. We do have a guest and members night coming up at the observatory, and it might be kind of nice to show people how to be able to see what it is we're seeing, but see it on their own phone or tablet. So we're going to give it a try and see what we can figure out. Thanks for watching. First thing we're going to do is power on the Seestar and connect to it with our device. And when you go into guest mode, the first device that you connect to it with will be the controller, and the other devices that connect in guest mode will only be guests and will not have any kind of control capabilities with this software. So it's all controlled by you. They just basically get a mirror image of what you're doing in the Seestar. One thing I figured out, and I couldn't find it anywhere in the documentation, is that the guests must have a copy of the Seestar software on their smart device, tablet or smartphone, whatever. They have to have that installed on their phone to be able to use this feature. So have them go to the store where you get your stuff, whether you're an iOS user or an Android user. Go to the appropriate place and find the Seestar software and install it on your device. Now once you're connected, you're going to go into your settings, which is the bottom Me button right here. Then you're going to go to Advanced Features, and then you're going to scroll to the very bottom where it says Demonstration Mode. Once in Demonstration Mode, you're going to enable Guest Mode. So you press yes, I want to enable that. And now, once you have an image set, you're good to go there. And then you go back to your screen, and let's say you're stargazing. It doesn't matter which mode I found, but whatever you have on here will show up on the other device. In this case, I'm going to use this phone right here as the other device, and this will maintain control, and this will only be a view-only mode. I've got my Seestar set up now, and it's on a target. I'm capturing the Helix Nebula, C63, and I'll show you how to share what is on the iPad screen to another device. So from here, you probably can't see very well, but the Helix is right there. It's got a lot of light pollution where I'm at right now. So what you need to do, make sure the person that you're going to share with has the Seestar app installed, and then you're going to go back to that demonstration mode setting in the back under Advanced Features, and right here, and then you see the little eye right by guest mode. You're going to press that, and it's going to share when you give them this QR code right here. And you take that QR code, you use the camera app. Come here. Use the camera app, and you're going to scan that, and that's going to ask you to join. So you're going to join, okay? And then you're going to get out, and you're going to go into the Seestar app, and it should show you already connected. You're in guest mode, and it is showing the screen that you are currently, and as you can see, it shows the two different iPads. One's the guest. The controller is this one. Then you go back to your stargazing, and they are seeing exactly what you're seeing on your screen. I know it's not very bright. It's not a good bright target, And as you may be able to see up in the corner, see the red? It says, you are a guest. And whatever this one is seeing will show up here. And as you notice going back, it's showing you as the controller and one guest. So I guess it really would be this. So you go back and you go back and you go back again, and now from the main screen you go back to stargazing. You have total control. Everything works as it should, and there you go. The helix is coming up. You can run AI denoise at this point. This will continue doing what it's doing in the background. Your AI denoising here. I'm going to cancel that because it's going to take over a minute. So we'll just cancel that for now. You have total control. They have no control. Nothing they do anywhere except that works. You have no controls whatsoever. Matter of fact, you can't even go on the back arrow button to get out of this. You have to close the app basically to get out of it. So from there, it's a matter of just disconnecting the other device. So you want to continue on. You go back into there, advanced features, demonstration mode. Okay, you can look and see the other one has disconnected. It's no longer connected. And then you also have the option of releasing control of this one. And the very next item that does connect will take over control at that point. So careful how you use that. Somebody else can inadvertently stop your imaging if you're imaging something that you would really like to get. So this is done. Okay, get out of that, and you can just turn demonstration guest mode off. Let's get out of there. Demonstration mode is where that was at, and we are still doing our thing back here on stargazing of C63, the Helix Nebula. The screen will catch up here in just a second, probably on the next. There you go. And that's how you do it.